Newcastle 2, Manchester United 0. It is one of the worst games for Manchester United this season so far. I think it is one of the worst games. That is the thing that we need to talk about. That is our away performance. Manchester United away performance against the big nine, against top 9 teams in the Premier League is a shit. It's so bad. We lost, every time we are going to play against, top 9 team in the Premier League away from home. We lost against Newcastle today. We lost against Manchester City. We lost against, Arsenal. We lost against Liverpool. We lost against, Brentford. So we lost nearly every game against top 9 team in the Premier League when we play away from home. This is not the team that we are going to create, alright? This is not the team we wanted to see. The way that Erik ten Hag trying to build this team is impressive, has been so much impressive so far. Today I think he made the majority of the mistake. Yes, we don't. The big difference is Casemiro. Without Casemiro, we are just a normal team. Without Casemiro, I don't think we can even, better than Liverpool this season. Without Casemiro, we are just a normal team. Without Casemiro, we are struggling to beat every single game that we play without them. Casemiro and Eriksen is a huge loss for Manchester United. Without them, we are just a normal game. And then we didn't score 3 consecutive Premier League games. We didn't score today. We didn't score against Southampton. It doesn't matter whether you lost one man or not. And we didn't score against Liverpool at Anfield when we lost 7-0. So we didn't score 3 consecutive matches at the Premier League. It is a huge problem for us. When it comes to goal scoring, we were too reliant on Marcus Rashford. When it comes to building the play, we are too reliant on Casemiro. When it comes to defending, we were too reliant on Lecha and Rafael Varane. When it came to chance creating, we were too reliant on Bruno Fernandes. So we saw Bruno Fernandes played as a center defensive midfielder against Newcastle today. So he is the only person, he is the only player who was going to create chances for our strikers, our attackers, our wingers. But he played as a CDM. Why? Because Erik ten Hag doesn't believe the other midfielder that they can play, they can replace Casemiro position. Erik ten Hag doesn't trust Cole McTominay or either Fred or Sabitzer in a defensive midfield. That's why he put Bruno Fernandes as a defensive midfield. So what happens? You don't have players who are going to create chances. So I can't blame that on Erik ten Hag, because when we don't trust the other player, you got nothing to do. You have to do what you have to do, right? So this is a huge loss for Manchester United. Anthony Santos is not going to create or not going to provide any crosses for strikers, and Weghorst is not going to score goals. This guy is absolutely shit for Manchester United. I know he is suit Erik ten Hag's system, but what is your job, right? What is your job? Why are you here, right? Why are you here? Why are you playing as a striker, right? So I know we couldn't create chance for Weghorst, but he didn't contribute anything. And Marcus Rashford, he has been our main player so far this season, right? He scored so many goals for Manchester United. Yeah, I agree with it, but today he's shit, mate. He's shit. I didn't even see he's trying to threat Nick Pope from the wings or from the area position. I didn't see anything. Anthony Santos is not very good for Manchester United, but unfortunately, he is the best he's the best player in attacking so far for us. That is how absolutely shit our attack is. There was so many hope from the Manchester United fan, from Jadon Sancho and Anthony Martial. I think Martial did a decent performance, but Jadon Sancho, this guy, I don't know why Jadon Sancho is so feared about him. This guy is so afraid to get injured. He couldn't try to move. He couldn't try to accelerate. He couldn't try to press. He didn't try to dribbling. So he didn't do much. So Jadon Sancho is a flawed mate. I'm afraid to say that. I don't want to say that, but Jadon Sancho is a flawed. Think about it, okay? Think about it. We hoped so much from them, from this player. But he's a luxury player, like Marco Bray said from the United States. He's a luxury player. We can rely on those players. These guys absolutely shit. So of course the huge difference is our player didn't have a desire, didn't have an energy. They don't. It looks like they don't want to win the games. They're trying to struggle. They are struggling to control the game. So I don't even know what to say. I think this is one of the worst performance we've seen so far this season. Without Casemiro, as I said before, from this video, we are just nothing. We are just normal team without Casemiro and Eriksen. I am so frustrated. Now top 4 is very, very dangerous for us. If Spurs is going to beat Everton, we are going to down to 5th place. That is how dangerous for us. It is very dangerous for us. Newcastle is way better than that. It looks like, I don't want to say that. I hate to say the best. Like we were playing like Newcastle versus Manchester United, like Barcelona versus Tony Pulis, Stoke City. Even Tony Pulis, Stoke City are not going to concede 2 goals, right? Newcastle play like a prime Barcelona, or we were playing like a shit Stoke City. So we lost 2-0. I don't see any progress from the other players. I don't see, of course, Erik ten Hag is a part of this, responsible. He changed Anthony Sando. I know I wanted it also, to see Anthony Kando come off, but he is our only, player who's, who is trying to threat, Dan Ban. When Jadon Sancho come on, did nothing, right? So without Casemiro, without Eriksen, we are just a normal team. It hasn't, it shouldn't be like that. Okay. Newcastle, right? Yes, Newcastle. They have one of the best midfielder for them. That is Joe Linton, but he didn't start today. So what happened? Nothing. Okay. They didn't have their main goal scorer this season, Miguel Almiron. He wasn't even on the bench. So what happened? Nothing. They play like a perfectly normal, right? But for Manchester United, when we don't have a Casemiro, we were shit. When we don't have a Casemiro and Eriksen, we are just a mid-table team. The way we played is like a mid-table team. Okay, Arsenal missed Jesus for 3 months. What happened? Nothing. Arsenal missed William Saliba the other day. What happened? Nothing. Arsenal missed Bukayo Saka. What happened? Nothing. Manchester City played without Erling Haaland against Liverpool. What happened? They won 4-1. Okay, and Jones don't even play at the CDM. And look at us. And Trossard is one of the best player for Brighton, and then they sold to they sold to Arsenal in a January transfer window. So what happened to Brighton? Nothing. That is how the other team are creating their team as it became more of a team. We are trying to build a team based or dependent on the quality player like Casemiro. That's why I said it. Without Casemiro, we are just a normal team. Without Casemiro and everything, we are just a mid-table team. So it is a very dangerous now for Manchester United, that top 4 spot. And a lot of fans are trying to hope that we could win the FA Cup. Mate, you are not going to win. You are not going to win Manchester City and against Manchester City and Brighton. Like if you play like this, you're not gonna win FA Cup, mate. And as some fans believe that saying, we are going to make sure to get a top and to get a Champions League spot by winning Europa League. They don't even know which team are left in the Europa League competition. if we play this, if we play this kind of performance, we are not gonna make it to the next round in the Europa League. I'm sure of that. Without Casemiro, without everything, we are shit. So there is a lot of things we have to fix. There is a lot of player, at least 2 or 3 positions that we need to sign. We need new players. We have to sell. Scott McTominay and Fred. We have to sell them. We need to sign one quality midfielder and one bench midfielder. That is what we need to do, and we need to sign a replacement of Casemiro or backup for Casemiro, and we need a striker. That is all we need. We have to sign them. We have to sign. We couldn't continue like this with this kind of squad that in next season. We can't. We have to sign them. Okay. So what do you think about this situation? What do you think about this game? Make sure to comment below. Thanks for watching.